Tim Pancakes!
Hello everybody, Tim Pancakes here, and today I'm giving 5 predictions for the remainder of 2020. I'm actually filming this in a hotel. I mentioned in my speed build on Saturday that I'm doing a little bit of a mental health retreat just to kind of unplug and get away from the world, and I kind of was thinking and came up with a few predictions, so I wanted to share them with you and decided to film a video. Now that we're in July, the year is halfway over, and there's still a lot of content that I expect that we'll be getting from the SIMS team, even though circumstances have certainly changed and folks are working from home now. You know, there might be some delays or some adjustments to what their original plans were, but I'm still confident that there's a lot left in store for us. The first prediction is a bit of an obvious one. To be fair, I really just wanted to have 5, and so this one made it on the list, but I predict that the stuff pack we're getting on the roadmap is going to be the Nifty Knitting stuff. I know, revolutionary. They actually haven't confirmed that. We know that Nifty Knitting is coming, we know that that's the community voted stuff pack, and we also know that they've released a 6-month roadmap, which includes 1 game, 1 expansion, and 1 stuff pack to be released before October. So they haven't said that they're the same thing, but I'm going to predict that they are. While we're on the subject of the 6-month roadmap, I'm also going to predict that we will be getting a bonus expansion pack this winter, either November or December. Last year we had the roadmap through October, and then we got Discover University. And so I think that with that on top of the trend of getting 2 expansion packs a year, which we've seen for the last few years, that we'll be getting a 2nd expansion pack this year after the roadmap is finished. I have no idea what it will be. Hashtag horses for vanity. But I do think we're going to be getting one. Those are kind of the 2 givens. They're not, I probably shouldn't even call them predictions because it's pretty much certain that they'll be coming. Now we're transitioning into 2 things that I am 100% sure we will get this year. If we don't get them, I'm going to be very disappointed. The first one is babies are getting some love. I don't know what that will mean. We've already started to see a little bit with them releasing in the Nifty Knitting stuff pack some onesies for babies. You get stuff for toddlers and babies. They have stated that with that pack there won't be any other updates for babies, and there's nothing coming this summer in terms of really large base game updates. But, you know, there's still 6 months left in the year, and I think that we've had so many hints from the team about babies. You know, there was an update once upon a time, I think at the beginning of the year, where it talked about how babies are like, people are treating us like we're just an object. What gives? Of course, I'm paraphrasing. I think that they have been teasing us, and they know that the community wants something beefed up with the babies. So I think something's coming. Again, I don't know what it will be. Personally, I don't need a huge overhaul. Just a few more interactions or some items or something like that would be great. But I think something is coming this year. Number 4 is cars. Another item that we've had teased quite a bit. I remember, was it about a year ago, that the game updated and the traveling icon went from being an airplane to a car. It was either an airplane or a boat. That kind of got the buzz going. And then it was in Get Famous that there were cars planted in the neighborhood as part of the set dressing. And so everybody thought, oh, cars are coming. That didn't happen. But on top of those hints and others, the community has been very vocal about wanting cars, and we have brooms, we have jet skis, so cars, they're coming. They have to be. And I don't think that the community is going to wait patiently much longer, not that we're waiting patiently now. My 5th prediction, this one I think is coming at some point. Will it come in 2020? I'm not sure. Like I mentioned, I'll be very disappointed if we don't get babies or cars or another expansion pack this year. I'll be very surprised and disappointed. But this one, I'll let slide if we don't get it. I really want and think we're going to get at some point a winter or mountain world. We already have so many worlds that are desert-like, or just tropical and hot. Like, they're hot all the time. It's basically summer year-round in Oasis Springs, Del Sol Valley, and in Sulani. But what we don't have is any world that's super snowy year round. We don't have any kind of mountain type world. I haven't really been there myself, but Granite Falls I think is kind of foresty, so that could potentially be up in the mountains. And Glimmerbrook, when we saw the previews for Realm of Magic, I had thought was going to be kind of a mountainy type colder climate world. I'm expecting something that's more like a year-round winter situation to kind of balance out all of the hot climates that we have. And I know that in one of our surveys we filled out, there were questions about like snow activities, winter activities. I don't remember the details, but that was something we filled out in the last year as well. So I think that it's in the works and we will be getting it as a future world, and I really want it. A sixth thing that I just thought of that I think we'll be getting, again, probably not in 2020, but maybe, is the hotel functionality. I know a lot of folks were disappointed when Island Living dropped and we didn't have the ability to do hotels, and I will talk about that in a future video, but in short, I'm totally fine with it. What I really want is a comprehensive lodging or hotel hospitality system where we can build our own hotels or motels or log cabins or whatnot, and the people that have Island Living can then start building their beach resorts because they have the system in place. What I would really like to see from a future pack, whether it's this year or beyond, is a winter world that has the hospitality functionality. I think that those two things go hand in hand. You can make ski resorts or whatever, so I'd like to see that in the future. Those are my predictions for the rest of 2020. Let me know down below if you have any predictions that are different than these. What do you think of my predictions? Is there anything that you don't want, or are you really excited about any of them? Like I said, you know, there are some that I think are givens, there are some that I really am certain we're getting, and there's some that I'd like, but you know, it may not come this year. So that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and that's a stack.